This is Roger with Wheel Kinetics in Tucson, Arizona. We're selling this truck. It is a 2004 Dodge Ram 1500 crew cab. It's an SLT, which is cloth. It has a 5.7 liter Hemi. It's two-wheel drive. I believe it's 89,000 miles, I'm sorry, 89,000 miles. When we purchased it, purchased directly from an insurance company as a theft recovery. It was on a clean title, which is unusual. And when it showed up, it was a bummer because a bunch of stuff had been stolen off the truck, and we replaced all that stuff with brand new stuff, fired it up, and it had a dead hole. So we had the engine rebuilt. We sent the heads out to get machined. We had an engine builder. His name was Butch, who used to work for Dale Earnhardt Sr. back in the day, building motors for them. Seen the Daytona 500 watches. He's the real deal. And anyway, he fixed the motor. He gave me a list of stuff that he did to it. Rear rotors, rebuilt the motor, new radiator seals and flush, thermostat. Motor parts were basically sending the heads out, and then bolts needed to do the repair. Ignition, AC compressor, windshield, and a tensioner and pulley. So basically, you've got and he also did a transmission flush and service. You've got a brand new mechanical truck here. It also was very ugly. So we sent it to Mako and did a paint job. Obviously, we didn't replace the lower chrome bumper. We weren't trying to make it a beauty queen. We were just trying to make it a good mechanical truck that looked adequate. And that's what it is. So I'm going to walk you around it. Tires are probably 20–30% all the way around it. Very shortly you're going to need some tires. If you wanted to ship it with tires on or come and drive it home to wherever you're buying it from, whatever location you're at, and you want to get tires beforehand, you can go to discounttires.com. There's if you go to the Oracle Road and Prince Road site, look for the tires you'd like, and call Sheldon. He's the manager there. Buy them over the phone with your credit card. Let us know. We'll bring it over there. It's about, I don't know, a mile away, and the tires will be on it. They are 265/70/17s. My experience is if you get just a decent knockoff pair, you're probably looking at, I don't know, under $500 for a set of 4. You won't be paying taxes using our tax number, and it'll probably give you a 5 or 10% discount. Anyway, this truck was painted by Mako. It's a one-stage paint. It's just the paint and the clear together, and we didn't have them take every ding and dent out. We just painted the truck. I think that there was a fairly significant dent somewhere here on the passenger bed. There will be some before and after pictures so you can see it, so you'll know what it looked like before. This truck just came here and we were not very happy. We had to spend a fortune on this thing, and we did. And now it runs great, looks pretty good. The back seat has a bunch of tears that we had to repair. Front seat looks great. I'm just saying that this thing would be an excellent work truck. Mechanically very sound. There's a push and dent right here. Cosmetically, it is what it is. If you're looking for something to show off in, this isn't the one. You're looking for something that's very, very mechanically sound. This is the one. The right guy was working on this truck. Well, I'm going to start it up and go under the hood. 89,676 miles. Anyway. Fender runs like a champion, very quiet. Also has a new battery. Obviously, this is a new radiator. Compressor and charge. Obviously, if you do that engine work, it's got brand new oil filter and oil. Plugs are new. tranny flush and tranny filters new. Emission sticker. That looks like a brand new condenser too. That is a brand new condenser. So you got a brand new condenser and a radiator. And I'll show you some more of the gruesome cosmetics. Somebody took a knife to these. I don't know if it was a disgruntled female, but it wasn't very pretty. So I just had our upholstery guy just do some fillers. I knew that this thing was going to be someone's work truck, so we didn't really want to spend a fortune on it. The cup holder's missing. Headliners, you got a little bit of staining around the hooks back here. There's your power window. That's the driver rear window. Obviously what you're buying here is a basically a brand new 5.7 with brand new air conditioning, and all the fluids have been changed. New rear brakes. And the motor was done by a master of rebuilding motors, so there you go. Let's see, oh, there's the window. Front seats look great. Not sure what kind of person was sitting in the back seat, but obviously not one with a very high IQ. And yes, I do have a cold. Brutal. All right. Driver window. Passenger window. Passenger rear window, driver rear window. Let's try the mirrors. Out, in, up, down. Other side. Out, in, up, down. Tilt. That works. Let's see. Under the mat. No surprises there. Seat looks good. A little bit of the stuffing's out of this, pressed down, but that's kind of normal for these, especially cloth. All right, the air conditioning is blowing cold. Fan's a little loud, but it's blowing ice cold. And it works on all the settings. It's just real loud fan and high. Here's all your wiring for the radio. Every time we put a factory radio in, people always tell us, oh, I'm going to put my own radio in, so we stop putting radios in. That's maybe a $100 to $200 problem, and it's probably more of a matter of choice on what you want to do. It came without an ashtray, probably an anti-smoker person owned this thing before. There's your cup holder. Let's see what else we got going on here. There's the tow haul on and off. Hitting the button at the end here. There you go. Boy, it's really quiet. You drive a zillion cars in your life and you get used to how they run, and there's the cruise control on and off. And how they feel just when they're idling, and I like this one a lot. It's a really nice smooth idle. Alright. It's on a clear title, so there's no reason to get it inspected. If you come to Tucson to drive it home, you're going to pay a dock fee of $250, and you're going to pay taxes. Taxes are 2% city sales tax here in Tucson, plus whatever your state tax rate is. We have a lot of Alaskan buyers, and I think that's because they pay 0% taxes. So when they come here, all they pay is 2% tax and a $250 dock fee and drive away. And then they drive 3,800 miles home. But for example, if your state tax rate is 3%, you're going to pay a total of 5%, and you're going to pay $250 dock fee. If you pay by wire and ship, all you're going to pay is the agreed upon fee, price fee. The agreed upon price. There will be no dock fee. There will be no taxes if you ship. Once we receive your money, your wire, we will notarize the title, mail it off to you. We strongly suggest using our suggested shipper, but you're welcome to use whoever you like. His number is in the middle of our ad. Let me jump on this now. Yeah. Okay. That is like a brand new Hemi. And that's how people blow them up, because they run that strong and they do it from light to light. So, not exactly unusual to see them blown up at 80,000 miles because people drive them like I just did. But a very strong running truck. So, anyway, if you pay by wire and ship, we'll mail you the title. Everything will be scanned into your own vehicle's file. You'll see the title we got from the insurance company. You'll see your title. You'll see the envelope. We mailed you the title in. You can call Fred at Beacon Shipping Logistics. His number is right in the middle of the ad. He knows our business well. He's right in the middle price-wise. I will tell you, if you find like the Gonga rate of like $500 to take it to Tennessee, it'll never get picked up, and they'll take your deposit, and you'll be pissed. All right. If it's too good to be true, and shipping, it really always is. So be very careful with, if you don't use Fred, use somebody that you've researched a little bit. It's a nice truck. I'm going to come up here and stop and see what kind of off-the-line action we have. Behind me, got a little. There you go. That's a Hemi. Alrighty then. That runs pretty good. Butch definitely knows what he's doing. I ask him, I'm like, are you sure we're never going to have a problem with that motor? And he gives me that crooked face like like I'm insane. He's pretty sure of himself. like this isn't Dale Earnhardt Sr.'s car. I think I can handle it. Anyhow, this is a great little rig. Please make sure you get your deposit in. Once we have a deposit, we'll put your name in a banner over the truck on our website at wheelk.com. Until then, it's for sale. We can have an agreed upon price, but until we have money on the truck, we will sell it to the first person who has money on it. It's happening more and more. We're getting pretty well known right now, and if you delay the deposit, you may be disappointed. So please don't do that. We've got a couple of angry calls about that exact subject in the last month. You know, I was on my way to the bank. Sorry. Anyway, also, this isn't a brand new truck, just so you know, on eBay. This is not a brand new truck, eBayers. Believe it or not. It's an 04 with 89,000 miles on it. And there's a reason that Dodge and Ford and Chevy and everybody else has an expiration date on their warranty, because they don't know what's going to happen either. And they have 500 engineers at each company that don't know what's going to happen. If they knew that a vehicle was going to run for 1 million miles, they'd put that warranty on it and they'd sell it for $1 zillion. So you're not buying a new car. It's so-so paint over a bunch of dings, and that's what it is. Okay, so please read the ad top to bottom, watch the video, look at all the pictures. We have HD pictures, 70, 80 of them, and that is that. Thank you very much. Have a great week, safe weekend, and that's all.